In all tactical shooters, the pace of the game is set in a way that makes it so the game is just long enough for a person to become very invested into a single match. For most games, this is experienced especially well in competitive game modes, where there is a ranked system to go along with it. However, this is not one of those games, but quite the contrary. In this video, my 7 friends and I played a custom 4v4 game, thinking it was going to be a quick, fun match. Well, that was the plan at least. What was initially a custom game amongst friends promptly turned into a match far more competitive than any ranked game any of us had ever experienced. This is the story of the most competitive custom game of all time. To pick teams, team captains were chosen, with myself being chosen as one, and Nate being chosen as well. Unsure of who would be the best for custom games, we chose our friends back and forth like a game of kickball on the school field, ending with the teams as follows. Team 1 would be me, my friend Henry, Carter aka Brimmy, and Gage. Standing on the other side of the map would be Robert, Nate, Patrick, and the other Carter aka Ter. The map we decided to play was Split, seeing it was a small map and would work well with the 4v4 aspect of the match. Going into the match, I was a little nervous, questioning whether I had picked the right teammates, but it was far too late to go back now. One thing to note before the game starts. The pistol round is the very first round of every half, where all weapons that are purchasable are only pistols, making choices for weapons very limited. On top of this, whoever wins pistol round will gain great momentum for the following rounds, where it can be very hard to stop, especially in 4v4. In the very first round, after getting a couple picks on B, in a 2v2, Henry decides to rotate, leaving Gage to rat, or sit in a corner waiting for the other team to come to him. After Henry plants, he gets a pick before falling to Patrick, who guns him down. Due to Gage ratting, he gets to heaven late while Patrick already goes to defuse. Thinking that Patrick is going to stick the defuse, I inform Gage that he should push, but Patrick swings, finishing the round with 3 kills and a defuse. This was not a great start to the match, and the other team gained a great momentum from it. After pistol round, my team fakes mid and rushes B, getting a couple picks but still losing the round in the end. However, a push on A quickly turns the tide for us, winning our first round. After winning that round, we take another, bringing the score to an equal 2-2. On top of this, our economy gets stacked completely in our favor. We go back and forth trading rounds, but my team ends up on top with 2 extra round wins, bringing the score to 6-4. During the next round, we make the decision to push A, but we promptly get walled off. With the choice of brute forcing through the wall or rotating, we decide to go mid instead. Unfortunately for us, the other team had rotated perfectly to surround us, ending the round with a double RPG kill and a Vandal kill from Robert. In the final round of the half, we make a fake on B, quickly sprinting as a team over to A, finding a certain someone who has pushed through our spawn on a flank. After using our final ults, we end the round completely obliterating our opponents, leading the game 7-5. In the first round of the new half, Nate's team decided to rush A, and after all the picks, Ter and Gage end up in a 1v1, resulting in Ter's defeat. During the next round, Brimmy completely destroys the enemy team with really well placed shots with a sheriff, and a little assist and damage from his teammates. With strong momentum, our team takes the next 2 rounds as well, bringing the score to 11-5, more than doubling the amount of rounds as the other team. Being 2 rounds away from winning the game feels as good as over, but we let our guard down too easily, letting them get 2 rounds more before securing our 12th round. Being up 12-7, all we have to do is win 1 more, while the other team has to win 5 rounds in a row without fail. With this being said, we had no clue that a storm of dominance was brewing right in front of us.
Not winning.
Round after round, we could not win a fight. Nate's team had taken control of mid each time, giving them the opportunity to go to either site they wanted in a quick manner, with one player consistently getting more kills than his teammates. After all the dust had settled, the game was 12-11. We either win this round or go into overtime. After a swift push into mid and a retreat, Nate's team decides to push A, trading Robert for Brimmy, but Tear revives Robert. After Spike is planted, the final battle ensues.
Spike planted.
Two side.
Stay down.
Nice.
Healer down.
Last two side.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
No, dude,
No
I ran into
way.
his shot.
After 3 kills and almost a clutch, a heartbreaking loss was set in stone. After losing a 5-round lead, 1-round win from winning the entire game, overtime starts. With overtime, there are 2 things to note. The game doesn't end once one team hits 13 rounds, it ends by winning 2 rounds in a row, on offense and on defense. The other thing to note is that each player is given exactly 5,000 credits to buy weapons, to make it so guns like the Operator have sacrifices of armor for a better weapon. During the first round of the half, my team decides to rush A. After the gunfight, we ended up losing a bunch of health, but we got 2 picks and a plant. Seeing we had a great advantage, I decided to push towards the defender spawn, unknowing of the weapon Robert had.
No, he's got an op! He's
Got an op?
crazy!
Robert had bought an op, or an operator, the strongest gun in the game, but he had no armor. So after I'd been killed, and Robert only had 32 HP, with Gage getting a kill on Nate, it was just Robert left, against my team holding the site.
Just hold angles, don't even peek. Yep, just hold angles. Yep, he's got a Vandal, he's coming from CT.
Last player standing.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's crazy.
No
He's
way.
actually
No
insane.
fucking way.
Wait, is
He's
he?
got it.
Oh.
Oh
Did
my
none
god.
of you guys deal damage?
He's probably screaming out of that one.
Clutch.
After getting 2 more picks with the Vandal he had gotten from my body, Robert attained his ultimate ability and shot it straight into Henry's face, killing him and winning the round. Being down 12-13, my team had to win this round, otherwise we would lose the game. As silence filled the voice channel, we held our breaths and started to rotate towards mid.
You're a bitch. They're two mid.
I'm just holding B.
After Henry gets a very important pick on Robert, we were in a 4v3 with a huge upper hand. This also leads to catching Nate off guard, allowing Brimmy to pick him off as well. But due to an unfortunate anchor, Brimmy dies within 30 seconds to the end of the round. Our opponents had switched the site they were going to, allowing them to get a free pick and a plant. Now it was just down to the 3 of us to retake.
Spike planted.
I hit stage like 80, so
Flashing sight. Do not
They're
look.
probably both
Probably
gonna be
Kiyooka.
full HP by the
Hit
time
him.
we get
Yeah.
to them, except for maybe Sage. She'll probably be
I'm
100.
walled off.
I can get in here.
One enemy
Nice.
remaining.
Last.
Just stage.
I'm body shielding you, I
Scarf
guess.
one.
Yep.
Aw.
It's
at
win
least
by
they
2.
tried. Oh.
Swim by
Oh.
two. Yeah, no. So we need
This
to
is
win another.
way too intense.
Oh my god, dude. My heart is pounding.
After the exchange, the nerves really started to kick in as we went into double overtime. During the 27th round of the match, we decided to quickly rush B and just storm in. Unfortunately, Nate was sitting backside, allowing him to trade Brimmy for himself. After Gage got another pick, he was swiftly obliterated by Robert with an op for the 2nd time in OT. After exactly 34 seconds into the round, we planted, and I dashed across an open area to watch the flank, where I was surprised to see Tear was just waiting for me.
Enemy
Nice.
remaining.
Last. Do you have a dog?
Oh,
No
lucky.
way. That was so close too.
After Robert had rotated, Henry had no chance of knowing where Robert could be, losing the round once again. But the game was not over, we could still win. Going into the next round, Henry calls out that the team was mid, so I rotated towards sewers to try to catch them off guard.
Nah, even if you're like slightly blinded by it, it'll go off.
Bottom mid.
I got 2!
After 2 picks, I hauled ass completely out of there, putting us into a 4v2. After one more trade between Nate and Brimmy, we were in a 3v1 against Patrick with a slight idea of where he could be. We close out the round with a trade of Gage and Patrick, bringing us into triple overtime. By this point, we cared more about this one custom game than anything we had ever done in our entire lives. During a push through mid, Robert narrowly misses his operator shot, allowing me to kill him at connector. The rest of my team decides to go B, and I went connector to rat.
Planted for CT.
No! He headshot me on a zip line!
Oh no.
Oh my
going on?
god!
Following this, Gage dies right after me and leaves Henry and Brimmy in a 2v3. With a plant on B site and Brimmy watching angles, he quickly finds a pick on Terror, leading to a 2v2. Nate recklessly pushing through his bubble, Henry gets a pick on site before getting traded by Nate, allowing us to take our first lead in overtime. The pressure was truly on us to win the next round. Going into the round for match point, Nate's team makes the decision to rush B as fast as possible, allowing us to focus all of our attention in the rush. With everyone quickly running to the site, this would decide the game.
Your util.
All of them.
All your util.
Turret out.
Flashing.
Got one.
I hit a
Nice,
lot.
good pick.
It's bomb, 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 bomb.
B.
Hawk out.
No! I hit him 40.
No
Robert
way.
hit
I didn't
40.
get a single kill.
It's fine, it's fine.
Last player
No.
standing.
Dang! Whoa!
How did he know, bro? How did he know?
Oh my god, dude.
How did he know it was there?
It was probably because he probably knew you were going in there, but he was waiting for
Yeah.
the shield to drop
Switching
on it.
sides.
Dude, that was.
Overtime.
Oh my
That was
god,
so
dude.
dumb, bro.
I'm no.
After exactly 36 seconds, once again we had lost the round, going into quadruple overtime. With a quick rush onto B and everyone on site, we played the best goddamn Valorant of our lives. Kinda.
One's to the left.
Spike planted.
They know I'm behind as well. They know I'm playing.
Got one.
Good pick.
Nice,
good
nice,
pick.
nice, nice.
Oh, 120 on Reyna, 120 on Reyna. Oh.
Sage hit like 90 at least.
Bye.
One enemy
Nice.
remaining.
My ult's ready. What's this?
No, I missed.
Nice.
Oh my god. Dude, I missed that. I missed those kunai. Dude, my heart sank.
Now, in a 16 to 15 lead, this was the chance to win the match one more time.
Go A.
Everyone I killed was under 100.
Whoever
Oh
was
my
playing B
God.
last round, go A. I'm taking B. We need to
Okay.
change up. We need to change up who holds what
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
My-
I'll go away, I'll go away.
Oh my god. I'm gonna throw up. Holy.
Food was ready like an hour ago.
Let's go.
Dude, I'm so nervous.
All right, Javi,
I'm
do
gonna
not
swing
beat
this.
this.
I'm gonna swing this.
Oh
I'm
my
swinging
god,
this.
don't.
I'm
Okay,
swinging
whatever.
this.
Back up, back
You're
up.
one
now.
A.
I'm going dummy.
Multiple, actually.
Wait, you said A, right?
Yeah.
They never push A. They got to be full committing. Go
Dead.
A.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh,
One heaven.
nice.
Yeah, spike down, spike down.
Spike down A.
Nice. I'm running through sewers.
Heaven still, heaven, heaven. Here, here, here.
One enemy
Dead.
remaining.
Nice. Last.
Side, side.
Nice.
Let's go!
Let's
Oh,
go!
my
Let's go! Oh, my god! Oh
That
my
was
god!
crazy.
Oh
Dude,
my
that was
god!
nuts. That was
I'm going. I'm
nuts.
pulling
Oh.
everyone. I'm pulling. Oh my
Alright,
god! I'm gonna
alright.
pull
Oh
everyone
my
into VC.
gosh.
After doing absolutely nothing in the final round, we ended up obliterating the push on A, allowing us to win on the 32nd round of the game. After what felt like an eternity was in reality 55 minutes, we had finally won the most important game of our lives. One way of describing the nerves was what Patrick said after the game. The nerves are like Fortnite chicks, or getting your first win in Fortnite back in 2017. And in an undeniable fact, Robert was truly the MVP of the entire game. In the end, it was the most fun game of anything I had ever played in my entire life. I want to thank all of my friends who participated. Also, I want to thank you for watching this entire video. If you guys like this kind of content, let me know in the comments below, and maybe tell a friend or something. Thank you, and have an amazing day.
Here's
You
the
were
thing. I care way
That was
more. I
nuts.
cared way more about that than any ranked match I've ever played. In
so real. That was so real, dude.
Dude, we were hell bent on not letting you win, and
Dude,
then you came
I
back
was-
from like a 6 lead deficit.
Dude, it was crazy.